Hey, my name is Olly Richards, and this is a testimonial for Jutta Trom for the work that she has done with me on my personal brand. And it sounds so simple to say that, and it really doesn't do it justice, because the work that we have done has been some of the most transformational work that I have ever experienced, that I've ever done on my business, but also on myself. And it is no exaggeration to say that it has transformed my life in ways that I couldn't even begin to imagine before I started in business, but also way beyond that. And it's very difficult to explain. So I thought I would show you instead. This is my website, what, which has come out as a result of all of the work that we have done. So you get a sense of the quality of where we have ended up. But in order to really understand where we've ended up, I need to show you where we started, which was here. This is a photo shoot that I did by myself without any help. And I was looking quite uninspiring, I think we can say. And I thought I was starting a new business, a business brand. I thought talking about business, we have to be serious, right? So that's why I ended up looking like this. And this is why my website was as inspiring as this, which is something I made myself on Thrive in about half an hour one day. Because the truth is, I'd never really thought that much at all about brand. I think I thought that brand was a color palette that you chose for your website at some point on a rainy afternoon. And that was it. I really had no idea the impact that it can have on your business and your life to actually step back and take the time to think about you and what your brand actually is. And it makes it sound like a marketing trick to talk like that. But in reality, what it is getting in touch with everything that makes you, you, and then extending that to everything that you do. And, I've never really been particularly, I've never liked to shout about myself from the rooftops. And so it was quite an uncomfortable process for me. And much about this process actually was quite uncomfortable. But by going through it, it helped me realize what I was trying to do in my business, what I was trying to project, how I could talk about the things that I do, and how I could attract the right kinds of people into my orbit in the first place. And so as a result of all of this work, yes, we ended up with the website that looks like this, and imagery that looks like this, and a website and a brand that I'm seriously proud of. But it's so much more than that, because what actually went into this was a whole scope of work, from getting my brand story straight, understanding who I am, where I came from, what it is now that I'm trying to do, who I'm trying to talk to, the words to use, the visual identity of the website, from the logo and the design and everything here, and it extended even to the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm not wearing those clothes now because I've just got back from the gym, but it's just something that I could really never have imagined doing. A process of stepping back and understanding who I am, what my qualities are, how I seek to bring this to business, and then going out and actually creating an entirely new wardrobe to be in line with that. Wearing clothes like this that I would never have worn in a million years, and actually starting to, I don't mind saying now, like, I actually look good. And, not only does this extend to the website, and that's where it's most visible, but also on a personal level, where when I walk into a room now, I walk into a room as a different person. And so what this work has done has been to take all of the things which I would generally be too shy or too reserved to actually bring out, and bring it out, so that wherever you see me turning up online now in my business, it's authentic, it's across the board, it's genuinely me, and it is really life-changing. That's all I can say. And I didn't even know that this kind of work existed. I didn't realize you could get help to do something like this. Who knew personal branding was a thing? I think a lot of people know that, but perhaps not me. But as an entrepreneur, who is used to moving fast, not thinking or worrying too much generally about image or brand or design or anything like that. To do this work for the first time ever has been wow. I mean, I really don't have any words to describe it. I'm just very, very grateful that I discovered Yotta, and I'm very, very grateful that we've been through this. It has, without a doubt, changed the entire way that I move through the world and changed the future of my business.